One, as it's time to decide who will be the 2024 men's singles champion. And let's introduce the players. On the left side of your screen, out of St. Pölten, Austria, please welcome Stefan Burmetler. And on the right side of your screen, out of Latham, New York, please welcome Tommy Yore. Best 3 games out of 5 for the championship. Good luck, players.
All right, one final match here on Saturday at 10 o'clock sharp. The final match is starting 3 out of 5 to decide who will be the men's singles champion. And Mark Torres, we have got quite a story unfolding here at the World Series.
I haven't been this excited about a singles final for so many reasons for so long. We got Stefan Burmetler from Austria, who's just upset Ryan Moore and Tony Spreedeman in succession, who's playing lights out foosball, 17 years old, incredible phenom, who's won at major championships on Garlando already, playing against the other phenom. And how often do you get 2 phenoms against each other in a championship World Series final? Tommy Yore Jr., who's a maestro on Tornado.
You're excited about this.
Oh, my gosh.
Well,
You
I
kidding
can
me?
see it.
This is bananas.
No, it is a great story. Of course, Tommy Yore, I'm not sure you would still call him a phenom. He has arrived, right? He is world champion and certainly one of the best players on the American Tour, one of the best Tornado players in the world. And we are underway here in game number 1, but the big story is this kid, 17 years old, out of Austria, who has reached the final, and as you said, beaten a couple of the best players in the world en route. Best players all time on the American Tour, 2 of the top 10, and there's Tommy opening it up. And you know Tommy's going to respond to this sort of situation. Burmetler guessing completely far side. Tommy goes near, it's 1-0. Stefan coming back through the lane. Set up the pull shot. And find the straight hole. So he's opening it up early, and that is just smart play. Let's establish early on that I'm willing to go straight to open up the long and the split later on.
But I will tell you this right now. I like that defense better than both Ryan and Tony's defense so far. And we'll talk about that later, about positional men positional play against a pull shot.
And the shot attempt here, blocked by Burmetler, has also demonstrated that he is a very good defender, has the hand speed, and has the approach to also be a very good defender. He's coming back with the snake shot down the middle.
Interesting. He didn't like what he saw with the pull shot defense and switched to his rollover, or maybe because it landed in that position.
Well, he also can, and I don't think there's any drop-off on either of the shots.
No.
From what we have seen so far, he's got a great snake, got a great pull. Tommy strokes it home deck down the middle.
Yeah, right. I love this. This back and forth, the 2 young guns. One a little younger than the other with both young guns.
And we got the 3rd place match going to take place over on table number 3, Spreedeman versus Munoz. That'll be a funsy match, you would think. Back to the pull shot. We're even at 2 here in game number 1. Best 3 games, best 3 sets out of 5. It's Burmetler of Austria, Yore of the United States. And a missed execution, then a great grab on the 5 by Yore.
That hand speed.
Now, Tommy Yore over the last 3, 4, 5 years has demonstrated that he is an incredible singles player, one of the best singles player, a man who has beaten Tony Spreedeman on a number of occasions.
I think it's interesting that his back 3 rod's been down the entire time, but he didn't get taken advantage of.
Tommy showing great quickness so far. Tommy living and working up in the state of New York these days. The timeout called here by Burmetler. That's the other thing. The table management side of things for a 17-year-old is off the charts.
You like what so that timeout is a poised timeout. It's 2-2, but he's just kind of like, wait a minute, hold on, what's happening? Let me reset. He didn't like I don't think he liked the pull shot D, so he switched to his rollover. That is also some brainy stuff. Everyone's expecting him to shoot his pull shot. I think Tommy Yore is expecting him to shoot his pull shot, and he went back to his rollover. So we got some high-level stuff going on here.
He dances with it on the 5, then passes it beautifully along that near wall. We'll go back to the pull shot. No, he's going to go with a slinger off the outside wall. Watch this. Pull shot, right?
Instant read, man. No, that was a off-the-wall slingshot. That wall pass is so fast and hard. Tony called it unraceable. One of the unraceable passes in foosball.
And back comes Yore, stroking it home to that far side. Tommy didn't take a lot of time here, didn't need to. 3-3. And Yore with that left hand back there to keep it out.
There's an immediate difference. Ryan Moore and Tony didn't catch those. Sorry.
Up the table, the pass. Yore able to pick it up on the 3-rod. We'll set it up, work it, and then hit that near corner.
I was saying that Tony and Ryan, let's give a second.
And you see it off that near post.
Tony and Ryan weren't catching those breaks, and Tommy is catching those breaks.
This one picked up off the back wall by Burmetler, who will set up the pull shot once again. That long, just wide of the goal. Rebound comes back to Stefan at goal. Shot down the middle.
He's got a crushing two-bar, man.
Again, it's that lateral speed of a dead stop. Rebound grabbed here by Yore. Tommy looking for a first game win. A lot of time and then a timeout.
Yeah, you get that table management that he got from his father, Tom Yore, that whole kind of poise, timeout. Let's self-reflect. Let's make sure we don't do anything wild. You get that with Tommy Yore. He's a second-generation foosball player like we've been speaking to. But Burmetler here just put so much pressure on you, offensively everywhere, and his game's new.
But you can see Tommy Yore came out with a game plan here. Came out with great energy. He was going to jump on him early if he could, and he has, although this shot attempt straight up in the air on the rebound, then knocked backwards nicely, 5 to goal by Burmetler, who dumps it off that back wall, jumps up there to grab it, and then comes back with a push kick to make it 4-4. That was just a beautiful play from start to finish. And the push kick.
He's done a couple versions of that. It's not the long.
And the left hook by Tommy Yore closes it out. No one looking for this one, including Stefan Burmetler.
Great stuff, man. Tommy Yore. So there's a difference we already see because both Tony and Ryan got punched in the mouth early by the kid. They missed the break. He got the breaks. Tommy Yore's hand speed isn't missing a step the way it was missing with Tony and Ryan. No, Tony and Ryan's hand speed was missing a step.
And you get a sense both Tony and Ryan came into the match sort of feeling it out, kind of seeing what would happen. They would adjust accordingly. But instead, Tommy Yore has come out and jumped on him early, has come out with energy, has come out with aggression. And he, so far, so good for Tommy. He's up 1-0.
Not unlike him and Tony had a little powwow before this to talk about things. You would have assumed that kind of thing, right?
Here we go, second game underway, with Burmetler putting it into play on his 5.
So impressed with this young man. He's really a stunning talent.
Yeah.
Did we get a timeout after a ball in play? Is that what happened?
No, I think we're just using the entire minute and a half.
I don't know. What's happening right now?
I'm just getting the second game underway. I launched it a little early. Now he'll put it into play on the 5. Burmetler along the wall smoothly will set up the snake. Nope, back to the pull shot. Burmetler strokes it home. It's 1-0.
Split.
It's got such great snap on that pull shot. And again, you know, the pull shot in Europe, and there are quite a few players who use it. I remember a German player named Tim Ludwig who really shot the pull shot when everyone else was shooting pins and snakes.
That was around the post, by the way. I don't know if it was dead bar, but he was a dead man defense.
But not sure I've seen a better European pull shot than this guy's. It's early. Time will tell. Back comes Tommy drilling that foot near corner after faking to the far. Watch this, a big heavy tap. And then that near corner effort to make it 2-1. Tommy Yore leading 1-0. Boy, it's quiet in here. Everybody who has played today, they're done for the day. And yeah, you can go play pickup games if you want, or you can come over and sit in this very comfortable finals area and watch some great foosball, which is what's going on here. A big crowd all around us. Tommy looking to even it up, but there's Burmetler to take it away.
Now, this guy's 2-bar is treacherous. We saw him score 4 clean ones against Ryan Moore in the 5th game.
And another one here. He brushes this one into the goal. Finesse along with power. Again, it's just a matter with Burmetler. you know, a smart kid, knows what's going on here. Oh, that hole was wide open, and he missed it. But again, he at this stage of his career, he just is out there to play. What does he have to lose? He, as the great Julian Wortman said, he doesn't care.
Tommy Yore is just so fast, though. He's not going to be faster than Tommy Yore. He may be as fast, but he's not going to be faster.
Nobody's faster than Tommy Yore. And that one near side, you can see Tommy, that brush down pass, beautifully executed. That was with the center man on the goalie's re-ride. It's now 3-2. And taken away here by Yore. Tommy looking to even it at 3 here in game number 2. He already leads one game to nothing. He finds that far corner.
And I'm going to say something that may be a little off center a little bit, but I got the impressions that at times Ryan and Tony were scared of Burmetler. I'm not getting that sense from Tommy Yore at all right now.
There's Stefan trying to go inside. And playing a little loose here. And the timeout called here by Yore. We've seen a couple of passes that didn't have a whole lot of intent behind them. We saw that dropped ball, that loss. And we've seen a couple of rush shots as well from Burmetler. I think he needs to tighten it up a little bit if he wants to stay in this match, because Tommy Yore is not going to let that foot off that accelerator at all.
And do you know what I'm talking about? There felt like there was moments where even Tony or Ryan were like, who is this kid? Why is he not afraid of me? Why are these things working for him and not for me? You don't get that with Tommy right now.
Tommy very focused, and now we'll look for the lead from snake shot position. Yore regrips, walks it. Again, strokes it down the middle.
Taking all this time. Probably 13 seconds.
Took the full complement of time and then found the right hole at the right time. Burmetler down a game, down 4-3. Stefan strokes it home. It's 4-4.
Now, these are the ones that Burmetler's been able to pull off. He's been able to pull off this point right here, but I don't know if he's going to – we got to see what Tommy comes with.
Tommy's going to call timeout. You saw in that last shot attempt, Tommy showing him the reverse. As soon as he switched to the standard, Burmetler released to that long hole. So he knows exactly what he's doing and why he is doing it, and that is something that you can't say about every 17-year-old. Boy, this room is quiet. 4-4, second game. Tommy tried to go along the wall, blocked by Stefan. The bounce pass. Burmetler there. Huge ball early in this final. Picked up and then sent into the goal with a left hook by Burmetler. So he grabs it, immediately goes with a 5-row shot to score it. It's one game apiece, and both players have finished off their individual wins with left hooks. We are now tied at one game apiece.
And there's an Austrian fan out here. There's some Austrian fans out here. A little bit loud, man.
So Burmetler, in the middle of that second game, you saw maybe fatigue, maybe just a temporary kind of a lack of focus, but he regained it, came right back, and again, a testament to the very special qualities that this young man possesses. This is a different animal we're looking at here,
He's
folks.
not. Look at him. And there's moments where most people would have a little bit of be a little tentative. He's fearless. Like he just shot a 5-bar shot and it was a back catch because remember Tommy Yore finished the first game with a 5-bar shot.
That's right. Well, we just actually talked about that seconds ago.
I didn't know what you said. I was listening.
You don't listen.
I don't listen.
You don't listen to me at all. That's fine.
Actually, I was listening to something else.
Here we go, third game underway. Yore puts it into play, able to advance it on that far side. We'll set up the snake shot, try to bring it near side. Nice save, or rather block, and almost a save from Burmetler. Yore will get it back, set it up. And another block here as Burmetler raced him and then banked it off that outside wall into the goal with a 5.
A little crafty,
I'm going to give him credit. That's intentional.
Yeah, that's totally intentional. He meant that.
So the creativity, all that's Tony Sprademan. 1-0 lead here in the third for Stefan Burmetler. Again, the defense is good too. We're seeing very focused. You look at the quickness there as he reacts. Another chance for Yore. He's 0 for 3 so far. You're in game number 3, but not this time as he is able to find that hole down the middle.
He didn't mean it. I don't think he meant it would take it.
No.
He's saying, I'll take it.
1-1. 1-1 in games, 1-1 in score. Yore almost with a steal. Burmetler had a chance to grab it on the 3. Maybe there might have been some question there of a jar, but there wasn't. It's Tommy again working it up the table. Yore for the lead. Trying to come back down the middle. Burmetler able to take it away. Tried to quickly go with a pass, but Tommy just so quick. Yore. Strokes it back to that far side. Again, got him off the hole with a good hitch. And then drilled the far corner, much to the dismay of Austria's Stefan Burmetler.
That's super thoughtful 3-bar play. Very intentional, nothing blind about it. Knew he was going to jump off that hole.
2-1 lead for Yore here in game number 3. And he'll call timeout.
Make these count, man. These are conversion points, right?
Yeah, there's a cool customer in Burmetler having the time of his life.
He's watching the other match. Yes.
He's a fan. He's a foosball fan.
And that's great, man, because it just shows that he's right in that middle place.
Yore putting it back into play and quickly advancing it 2 to the 5. Again, off the wall, using Burmetler's speed against him on both those efforts. Looking to increase his lead here in game 3, Tommy Yore. Strokes it back to that near side. Wow, he went from there all the way to here in the blink of an eye. It's 3-1. Yore taking control here in game number 3. He works it up the table, 2 to the 5. 5 to the 3. Now we'll look to go from the 3 to the back of the goal and take a 4-1 lead. Tommy. And that shot attempt blocked and taken away by Burmetler. Shot up the table, spins Yore's man around, but Tommy jumps back there to retrieve it and contain it.
That 2-bar is dangerous, by the way. That kid's 2-bar is absolutely threatening at all times.
Again, Tommy living with the ball right now. Try to go with a quick left hook, blocked by Burmetler. Comes back to Yore. And a nice grab there. So smooth and so quick at the same time. Stefan. Bring that pull shot down the middle, taken away by Yore. Tommy. Strokes it home near side again, waiting him out and then going deep to the near corner. And look at the grip from Tommy Yore.
Nasty.
Yore doing a good job defensively on the 5. Not going to give up the left hook, and then makes the save, sends it along the outside. Ball flip over straight here by Burmetler.
The hand speed is ridiculous.
But if you're Stefan Burmetler, you don't want to give this game up yet. Even though you're down 4-1, you kind of want to get back into that groove, get back into doing the things that have made you successful today. That's one of them. But the steal by Yore and the quick shot here by Tommy Yore. Big time performance in game number 3 from Tommy Yore. And he is now just a game away from the Tornado World Series Men's Singles Championship.
Well, this giant killer who's beat 2 of the greatest tornado players of all time, certain Hall of Famers, is now facing someone of equal speed and focus and attention and engagement, and it's a little bit tougher this time because Tommy's you haven't seen much slop get in on Tommy. Now, you saw a bunch of slop get in on Ryan and Tony like they were a step behind. You haven't seen the same breaks against Tommy, and it's a big deal.
Yep.
But hey, man, this kid's future. I mean, I'm not calling this over yet. But he's 17, man. No matter what happens here, he could win this or lose this. The sky's the limit for this young man.
2 games to 1 lead for Tommy Yore. Let's see how Burmetler responds as he comes out with a bounce pass to open up game number 4. Burmetler shooting the pull shot. Tried to go inside, blocked by Yore. Tommy playing with great confidence right now.
I think he tried to go middle, and it just cut back to the first hole, but that was the right pick.
A little bit of frustration shown there from Burmetler. And it's Tommy now rolling.
He's rolling. That wall pass is Tony. I mean, Tony Spreederman on the last Pandemonium episode said, "You're not going to beat him to the wall. You got to be on the wall when he decides to go."
That's right. All right, this is a big possession for Burmetler, who stands up, takes a deep breath. Trying to come back with a push kick wide of the goal, then saves it from going in at the other end. Burmetler, for the first time today, we're seeing a little frustration from the young man. And it's not a surprise. He expected. He just didn't expect it to not happen earlier at times.
Wow.
It's 2-0.
You feel it's all going for Tommy right now.
What a performance from Tommy Yore. The left hook again. No reaction. There's that beautiful high lane, which he catches with that near man. And then slices that one in to make it 2-1. He's a little off the wall on this one. It didn't matter. He was able to brush between the men. The reverse defense of Tommy Yore. Let's see if that gives him a little energy. He's down 2-1 in games, down 2-1 in score here in the fourth.
You kind of see
that one ripped off the post.
You see Burmetler getting a little more urgent, and I like it. Like, let's see, frustrated, but hitting the ball with great urgency in a good way.
See if he can work his way through this. He's going through a little bit of a frustrating period for him. And now tried to dump it and chase it and catch it. Instead, it's all the way back the other way to Yore. And it's, what a shot there. Wow, watch this as he rips it to that near corner. What a performance from Tommy Yore. Clinic, wow. Tommy Yore, sensational. Championship point for Yore. So it looks like the run of Stefan Burmetler will come to an end, but what a story here this weekend. You got through Ryan Moore, you got through Tony Spreederman, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to get through the great Tommy Yore, as he comes back with that little brush down the middle. Reminiscent, I think, of Robert Atha, who loves to use that one as well, right?
Right. So well placed.
4-2, and a chance to win it right here for Yore. Tommy shot at the hole, was there. He cut it back into the defense. Outside bank attempt by Burmetler on goal. And the timeout called here by Yore. It remains championship point for Tommy. What a focused performance from Yore.
Tried to shoot that first whole shot, trying to end it, put it away.
And a nice steal by Burmetler. He's trying to get back into it. He'll shoot the snake here. And he'll score it to that far side. It's 4-3. Knocked down here. So some energy, a response from Stefan Burmetler, but will it be enough to get him back in the match? And he'll have an opportunity to tie it right here. And he does. Just like that, it's 4-4 as he finds the near side of the goal. 3 in a row from Burmetler. Wow. All right, remains championship point for Tommy Yore, but he has seen his opponent, Stefan Burmetler, find himself once again and score 3 in a row in about a minute and a half to tie this fourth game up at 4. Back along the outside wall, using his speed against him. Tommy Yore with another chance to win it right here. Yore. Hard fake.
Hard fake.
Regrips. And finds the hole.
Wow.
Tommy
what a
Yore in
win,
4
man.
games in a huge performance here on table number 1. Defeats the Austrian Stefan Burmetler to win the 2024 ITSF World Series Singles Championship.
What an amazing run for Stefan Burmetler. What an amazing championship for Tommy Yore.